right, you guys, we are going to start in 2 minutes. Let me get a Coke and we'll get rolling. Wow. Ah. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Now, people may be wondering, Jaffe, when are we getting a proper Gabbin and Games? You're doing a lot of game streaming lately. I am. And that is not because Gabbin and Games is far from my brain pan. I have a bunch of stories ready to go. But let's just say we've had a little bit of negotiationing to do today on some business things. And now that that's all done, we will be back tomorrow. But for now, we're going to play Star Wars Dark Forces. I want to talk about Star Wars briefly, but I want to say two things. Two sponsors today. Of course, our delightful friends. You guys, I'm so excited. I just got sent box number 2. This is not it. I just got the notification last night that it is coming in the mail. They shipped it early this morning. Now, This is a great service, Retro Game Treasure. These guys will put together 3 to 5 retro games going all the way back to the Atari 2600. You have a wish list, you have games you already own, and then you have descriptors of what you're looking for. So you really don't know what you're going to get. It may be exactly what you asked for, or it may be something that fits your algorithmic profile, but it's not on the wish list. You do not know until you get it. That is the delight. It is like Christmas morning every single month in your goddamn cockadoodie mailbox. Last month, we did games that inspired God of War. You guys may have seen it. A video is going up soon where we played Lord of the Rings. We played Onimusha 3, which is brilliant. And we also got sent the delightful Rygar, Legendary Adventure. Good stuff. Go visit those guys over there. If you enter Jaffe 10, it's down below in the About This section of this video. You'll get 10% off your first month. Now, the other sponsor, Kellogg's. It's a lie. Can you imagine if that fucking company were like, he's not too vulgar for us? But I went to the goddamn grocery store last night, and I was happy to see the Kellogg's Fruit Loops marshmallows with toucan Sam. And I'll be ingesting these throughout our Star Wars adventures. So, now I'm going to have some right now. I'm not going to eat a lot on the stream, but a little bit. Here's what I'll tell you. I am excited. Yes, Danny says The Mandalorian looks pretty good. I agree. You guys have to remember, this is the weird part. So, okay. Everybody for the longest time, it is healthy. Fuck you, Willie. Oh, look, there's like little games in the back if you get bored. Oh, there's a little maze you can do. Everybody wants to do a maze. Really? I like how they really want to give you all the lore of the marshmallows in the back, in case somebody ever options the rights to a movie. Like, now you got to be very, respectful of the Toucan Sam lore. The swirly Saznite tumbles down the singing mountains. That's an important part of our lore. The kids love that. Shut up. Look. What was I saying? I don't even know. Star Wars. Right. Okay. So people have been bitching forever about Kathy Kennedy, which, I don't think she has been the world's best steward of the Star Wars franchise. I don't jump all over like a lot of these fucking assholes. Kathy Kennedy was Spielberg's assistant on Close Encounters and Raiders and went on to become the producer of E.T. and all the following indie movies and a bunch of the Star Wars movies with Lucas. It's not like this woman got pulled out of some fucking bread line. Like, you look like a good hire. Kathy fucking Kennedy, put some fucking respect on that name. But I don't think she did great with the Star Wars. And so we have Mandalorian directed by the great Jon Favreau, who directed and conceived the series, Dave Filoni. And Dave Filoni has taken over as the creative director of the whole Star Wars franchise. This is their first step up to the plate in that vibe. And I think that's exciting, and I think that's excellent. And people who have been, yesterday on May the 4th, they showed the first 25 minutes of Mandalorian Grogu. And people who went said it's a great deal of fun. It's a lot of fucking fun. So I'm excited for it. But again, I liked Solo, man. I enjoyed I enjoyed Solo. I thought Solo was great. So, your mileage will vary, but I'm excited. I'm going to actually see it in the theater. And I haven't, I don't go out to movies that much anymore. A couple times a year. I used to go all the time. But I want to have a May 24th kind of Star Wars-y experience. I'm going to go and, it may suck. I'm not wired to think it's going to be great. But so far, it looks pretty good. Right? Big mistake. Solo is so underrated. You goddamn right. Solo is delightful. I think people are just pissed. Shut up, Addie Pie, you dumb whore. Don't you badmouth what Big Mistake says. She'll fucking your ass. So people, okay. Look, I don't get this, right? They don't want you to CG Harrison Ford, even though I thought he looked pretty cool in Dial of Destiny when he was playing Indy back in the day. They don't want you to rehire the guy. It's like, guys, he's 80. All right? Well, just let it go. No, don't let it go, you fucking morons. That's like saying Spider-Man, well, Tobey Maguire died. No more Spider-Man. Sean Connery died. No more James Bond. What a ridiculous concept. What a foolish concept. These are the characters you love. Yes, did Han Solo or Harrison Ford make them famous? Sure. But so what? So anyway, the point is, I thought the guy they had to play Han Solo was fine. The movie was a great deal of fun. I'm a kid of the 80s. It was directed by Ronnie Howard, little Ronnie Howard. And that motion picture reminded me, it felt like one of those blockbusters of the 80s. It felt like seeing Willow. It felt like seeing Back to the Future. It had that same kind of fun summer 80s movie. I think people need to give that movie a second chance. It's pretty fucking good. But anyway, this is the first Star Wars movie in theaters since Rise of Skywalker, which was terrible. I mean, almost to the point of being unwatchable. That movie was junk, which is staggering given I think Abrams is a very talented film director. It felt like a kid won a contest and his fan fiction got picked and they just filmed his script. I mean, that's what Rise of Skywalker, it's ridiculous. That's what it feels like. Okay. I don't want to put that on right now, Rocker Matt, because, I mean, are they using Paint It Black? I'm going to stay Star Wars for now. I know you're obsessed with Twisted Metal, and I appreciate it. We all appreciate it who worked in the games, but Rip Joe Rogan, what are you talking about? Wouldn't surprise me. But we'll do some Twisted Metal stuff tomorrow. Both watching an episode, and we'll watch that. Maybe I'll even play the goddamn thing. But today we're going to stay in Star Wars land. Hang on, let me eat these, and then we're going to start Star Wars. Rip Joe Rogan. Are you teasing? Are you kidding? You've only seen the original 3 Star Wars movies, terrible? The first one's great. The second one's a classic. Return of the Jedi, not good. I don't think Return of the Jedi is a good movie at all. Phantom Menace is rubbish. Attack of the Clones is pretty much rubbish. Revenge of the Sith is great. Then what is it? Force Awakens was fun. Yes, they're Fruit Loops with marshmallows. How do you know it's sunny where I am? Oh, you can see it. Let me tell you something. It rained like a motherfucker last night. Big mistake. I got woken up by the rain on the roof. Like, what is this shit? We don't get rain in San Diego area where me and Big Mistake are. But yeah, but has it been continuing all day there? We've had super sun today. Was it my choice to get Paint It Black? Yes, it was. I mean, I didn't do the legal deal, but I went to legal and said, "Can I have this, please?" You had a crush on Darth Vader? You little kinky bitch. Ha zing. Pray I don't alter the deal further. Oh, baby. Shh. All day rain. That's cool. Hello, you drop Stephanie. Nice to see you, buddy. All right. Now, I'll tell you the truth. I have not played this game. I played the first level earlier today to get used to it, but I did not play this when it came out. So a lot of this is going to be new to me. Go, my friends. Let us begin the Star Wars Forces remaster. Here we go. Let's get the volume. Everything. How's the balance? Can you guys hear me okay? And can you hear the soundtrack okay? Or do I need to change it before we get into it? Testo. Can you hear me? Come in. EK421, why aren't you at your post? I also think a lot of people just hammer on Star Wars lately because it's fun for them. I'm tired of assholes. Hello, One Buff Weeb. Good buddy. Good to see you, bud. How are you, man? It's been a while. What's been up? Yeah, they hammer on the Star Wars because I don't know. It's trendy. Whatever. So don't like Star Wars. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to enjoy the Star Wars. All right, here we go. All right, select mission. I've already done the secret base, but I'll start. So I don't even know. I wonder if this is a very strange. It's a very strange menu because you don't have. It's linear, but it's more like GoldenEye. Like you complete a level and it takes you back to the main menu. Okay, so let's see. Let's just start. So I don't really know the story. The first mission he has to get the Death Star plans, which, by the way, I would like to say something when you think about it. All the technology these guys have, and they can't email it or they can't like put it on the internet. They can fly light speed, but they haven't figured out how to have to hide Death Star plans in a robot. What? What are you talking about? I don't understand. But anyway, you know, whatever. Mon Mothma, she's like the big cheese. She says, hey, the rebellion needs the plans. Your name is Commander Katarn. Go get these plans. That's the story. Because they're trying to send him to Lord Vader. Well, that's not going to happen on our watch, is it, boys? Here we go. Let me move this mic. All right, my dear friends. My dear friends, here we go. I'm going to save us all. I got you back. Look at that little British fuck. All these guys are British. Think about that. Ah! Think about that. Think about that big mistake. All these guys are British. Why? I don't know why. But they're all very British in Star Wars. We're fine here. How are you? The music in this is obviously John Williams, and it's so good. I mean, think about that. This game is better. Like, even if the game... the only thing this game doesn't have, and it's an older game, of course, even though it's a remaster, is interactive music. It should, because it's weird that they're just playing the track. So no matter what you're doing, it can be doing the big action shit. But that said, though, this music is so iconic, and it puts you right in the headspace for this, that it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. Da Vinci says, simply balding in the best spot. The camera loves you. I'm just self-projecting how bad I don't want to lose hair. Why do you care? Just relax, baby. If you really think, I mean, think about that for a minute. If you really think people are going to treat you different in a meaningful way because you don't have any hair, I mean, maybe a one-night stand at a bar, but, you know, for every 5 women that are just out there for sex, there's one that's just out there for sex that doesn't mind a bald guy. So you'd be fine. Don't worry about it. You know, I mean, you know, I know a guy who, hang on, what's my, I think it's R? Yeah, there we go. I know a guy who made himself, went into the whole thing like, I'm going to look smacks and everything. And he did. And he looked great. But he was so fucking insecure when he was going out with his new look, that it was just like, it was so off-putting to people that it was like, dude, you actually look good. You've done a lot of good work. But he was walking around like he was afraid of someone, maybe he had a toupee or something, but it's like, he was afraid that the wind would blow the wrong way and the whole facade would come tumbling down. I'm like, dude, that's certainly not attractive. I assure you that's not an attractive, you know, vibe. But whatever, baby. The one problem with this is the auto run is you have to, I'll tell you in a minute, hang on. For some reason, auto run works in this game with jump, but when you're manually running with jump, it doesn't give you the extra push. One Buff says they might care enough to make a joke every now and then, but besides that, no. Yeah, and One Buff's a dude, used to be a big fat guy. And he got his shit together, worked out, thus One Buff. And, you know, he knows what he's talking about. He's a younger generation, or a couple generations younger than me. Somebody in the chat was saying the people who bitch about Star Wars these days is the same generation that grew up eating Tide Pods. That's possible. All I can tell you is I think the Star Wars is great. And I was telling somebody in the chat, I think it was over on Discord, it's like, look, here's the deal. Star Wars is, what makes Star Wars great is the same thing that makes Lord of the Rings or Star Trek great. It's the philosophy, it's the vibe, it's the universe building. Not every story in that universe is going to be your favorite, and that's okay. But there have been, even under Kathy Kennedy, there have been some really good Star Wars stories. But You know, I'm not going to convince you if you don't love it, and that's fine. Go enjoy your baby shit. Yeah, I got him. Ha ha ha, I got him. Got him hype. Where's Sarah Cookings? That guy respawn? I assume there are Doom-like secrets in this game, but I don't know. Is the Barbra Streisand Christmas album any good? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I would assume Barbra Streisand has had many Christmas albums, but I don't really follow her that much. Okay, wait a minute. We already did. Hang on. This is some next level levels. This music kind of sounds like the video game Hook. Sounds are so iconic. Beautifully iconic. Ah! Shit. See, I had the auto run on. Okay. Not a problem, pal. Jaffe, handsome guys are among the most insecure people, says Ludo. Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth in that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it would be fun to be a really good-looking guy, but I wouldn't want what comes with it if you are also an insecure guy. But I mean, women have the same shit. Really good-looking women, they're a lot of times they're like, oh no, guys don't ask me out, and guys are like, what are you talking about? But they're really, you know, guys are insecure around them. They're insecure. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Look, it's Star Wars. Star Wars, Ludo. Is Star Wars big in France? Or do they hate Star Wars in France now? He's from French. There's the Death Star plans. Boom, baby.
Now to get to my ship.
Man, fuck. I like how he just stole the plans and the guy's like, surrender immediately. It's like, really? Sure, why not? Why not, pal? I will say this, it's so weird to have a game where you can run and you don't have to worry about stamina. Where's my ship? Death Star plans are not on that ship. Bring me those plans. I want them alive. Or whatever. Shut up. Hey, give me that. Wait. I and Tex were doxed in Discord yesterday. What does that mean? Doxed? Like, what is... I mean, I don't know what that means. People use that term in so many different ways now. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring... What happened? Where's that coming from? Okay, hang on. There's ridiculous stuff going. I gotta turn off this. Fuck you, bitch. Basically, my grandfather is still... Oh, no, you're talking to... That's Da Vinci's. Star Wars is iconic in France, too, Jaffe. Battlefront 2 is peak for me. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you guys claim to know people's names or something. What is that doxing? I thought doxing is like... So doxing is different than swatting? Or I guess I'm a little confused. I'm not sure. You know my name. David Jaffe. So what? What do you want from me? But I will tell you this, for whatever it's worth, when we, I can only say so much because I'm not really involved with it, but, there are some people we work with that unfortunately have, their haters and stuff, and we were told that those people might, try to be annoying, and, okay, well, hang on a second. And so we did due diligence, and, we actually know who a lot of these people are now. We have names, we have locations, we have Facebook. And if they've been paying attention, we've been dropping, because we don't want to dox them, but we've been making it clear by just subtle hints that if you know who you are and and you're one of those people, it's like, dude, we know exactly who you are. And there's a point where you know, I don't know what certain people's limits are, but I have no problem suing the fuck out of people if they cross the line. And I've said that before, and it's like, yeah, but you can't find out who they are. Like, yeah, you can. It took somebody that we worked with all of like 45 minutes after some of that started. And it's like, oh, it's that guy. Okay. And if they're paying attention, they know we know who they are because we've been dropping hints that would make no sense to anyone else. So, you know, that's what I would say to you, my dear friend. But what I would really say is, can't we just enjoy playing the Star Wars? Why do we have to be so hateful to each other? Why can't we be pals with a Z? Okay, hang on. I gotta figure out where I'm going. I was already on the roof once, and I went after that shortcut, and I fucked it up. Doxing is not swatting. It's giving up personal info about someone that's not public, like real names, addresses. Okay, yeah, but I mean, you know, I think giving out someone's address would be no bueno, but I have their addresses, so if they want to play that game, okay. The only thing I don't know is right now is which one goes with which name, but that's not too hard to figure. Okay, so this is where okay, now will this go back up? But I hope it doesn't come to that. I mean, why can't we just enjoy games and shit, man? Human Missile, there's no joy in Star Wars. I love the Star Wars, man. You didn't like The Mandalorian? Hell, I even liked Obi-Wan. I'll be honest with you, man. I thought, ooh, look over there. I'm not going to make it. I love Star Wars. But, you know, I haven't seen Ahsoka, whatever it's called. There's some Star Wars that just haven't gotten around to yet. But I hear that's pretty good. All right, let's get this done. We got to go to the next level. This is... Okay, go up. Auto run disabled. You said why? No, you said can't we all just enjoy the Star Wars? Oh, I see. Well, I don't mean every. Okay, so are you saying all? If no, again, you're entitled to that opinion, but you think all Star Wars is bad? Really? I said there's no joy in Star Wars. I don't understand. I'm drunk. Okay. Obi-Wan fight scenes were money. They were. They absolutely were. I mean, okay, let me focus first. I've already beat this level once, but I'm kind of turned. Okay. This, I don't think so. We got the red key. We went in there. I think it's a days of maps like this. Pretty cool. See, that looks like there's a... I bet you're confused, Farnsworth. We're playing a video game, baby. Playing the Star Wars game. Trying to basically, trying to get to the rooftop. I mean, I'm going to ignore the chat for a minute. This is going to take all my concentration. Nope, it's here. I would be a terrible speedrunner because I'd get all flummoxed and shit. A favorite Star Wars character. I mean, I do like the Mandalorian. I think they're cool. You know, I kind of like Rey. I know it's popular to hate on Rey, but I thought Rey was kind of cool. You know, I like Han and Chewie and all that. I love Boba Fett, but I think that has more to do with the costume. But Mandalorian's cool. Admiral Akbar, sure, why not? That's the ship. Now here's what's weird, right? So it should say in a minute, this is how the level ends. This is what's really weird. Yeah, awesome. They did a great job with the game. See, now it says mission objectives complete, but you can't actually get on your ship. You have to do this. You have to go and just go to next mission. It's very strange.
Kyle
Here we go.
delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
Max Rebo? Nah. Good with me. He's fine.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Hawk.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels.
You can't look up and down in the original? Oh my god.
The Emperor's war will be filled only with the
That's good. They changed it.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
These are the Dark Troopers, right? Because weren't these actually in the second season of Mandalorian, I think? That Luke Skywalker fought? Oh, they were. Okay, cool. What I thought.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Very impressive, General. You put some robots in some pods and shot them into space. Hey, there's Leia's ship. Hang on, I'll tell you about a boomer shooter in a second.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Tuck Base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation.
You're not timed
for the
out.
destruction
Why?
of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
I wonder if they retroconned it or retconned it with. Is it still Jango Fett in the Dark Ones?
To find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives.
Like one of the guys in
Thank you,
ABBA.
Commander, and may the Force be with you.
Mothma's not force sensitive, is she? Now I think what was special about this, obviously, I mean, it's one of the few, I think it might have even been the first original Star Wars story for a video game. I think, unless, what was the one with the FMV, Rebel Assault? That might have been, I'm not sure. Everyone always loved Boba Fett, says Human Missile, but I think IG-88 was the underrated. I loved Boba Fett more. The least impressive one was just the guy that was wrapped in bandages. It looked like he had had plastic surgery or a car wreck or something. And I'm like, okay, that guy was fine. So, Star Wars, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. So what I would say is, I don't know what games will be coming in the Retro Game Treasures box, but one of the ones that is currently on my wish list is Total Overdose, which is kind of like a Mexican Max Payne. The other thing I'll tell you, there are a couple games coming out that are Metroidvanias that are kind of luchadorian. One is just okay. I played the demo, but there's a really good one. I don't mean Guacamelee. That's old, or two. That's old. There's a brand new one that looks, I wish I could remember the name, but it's on my wish list. It looks fucking awesome. It looks fantastic. I'll tell you what. As I learned from that other network I'm on sometimes, let's set up a goal, shall we? Let's set up a super chat goal to free the Greys. What do you think? Can we do it? I don't know. But if we do, let's see. 10 super chats at $10 or higher, we'll free the Grey. How about that? Free the Greys. Or if you just want to show support of the show, of the stream, I would love it. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. Cool. Hang on. Find that. I just made it, but now I can't find it. Jaffe created a goal. So it's up at the top. I don't know why it's. But okay. And I'll, whatever. The point is, that's going. We'll work that. We'll see. Jaffe feeling lucky tonight? Yeah, I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. In this, your name is Kyle as well, but it's not the same one from the N64 game. So now we're going to this city, I guess, and you need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online in this city, which just looks like hallways. But the Empire usually gets sloppy after an offensive. We may be able to find evidence of these new Dark Troopers. So we got to find and restart the hydropower and find some clue to the Dark Trooper. Hey, gold coin for 10 jewels. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it, buddy. I have never played Shadows of the Empire. There is a sale going on right now at on Steam until the 7th of pretty much all the Star Wars games. And Shadows of the Empire on PC is like $3.99. I haven't bought it because I'm like, there's no way that holds up, but maybe it does. Maybe I should pick it up. Okay.
You're not authorized.
Oh, that guy just warped. He's got Jedi power. I will say, playing this and also playing a bunch of the retro games I've been getting from Retro Game Treasures, I have never really been a retro gamer. I mean, I've always loved older games, but I wouldn't consider myself that's my main diet. But playing this, playing Onimusha 3 especially, playing Rygar, it really is... it's easy to see what a lot of people are saying when they talk about the difference in games today. It's not that I need things to be super straightforward, but I do like that games like this. I like things that I'm trying to figure out the best way to articulate it. It feels like with a game like this, I feel like it feels like the right size. It doesn't feel like it's gonna dominate my life for the next 5 years. It just okay. I don't know why I can't open this. It just feels like, oh, we made a game. We hope you like it. Thanks for your money. Moving on. Even like Crimson Desert, like I love it. The graphics are great. It's fun, but it very quickly starts to feel like a chore. It starts to feel like I'm working, and I just don't know. I'm an old guy though, so maybe that's a normal experience in any medium, music or anything else. I have no idea. But I am enjoying retro games lately. Hey, thank you, really, Farnsworth. We got one to Afcan. Thank you so much, buddy, for the gifted member. We appreciate it. Jaffe, I hear you, says, awesome. I'm playing Saros right now, and while it's crazy fun, I will never get through it. Yeah, there's something nice about not just the length, but just the fact that it's not just a length issue. I'm struggling with this. What am I trying to say? It's a length issue, but I think it's also like it just feels less bloated. It's like we have this mechanic and this mechanic, and then you can craft, and we have this and we have this, and like I don't need everything to be simple, and I like big epic games and stuff, but I don't know. There's something really great about playing games like this. But I'm even playing the new Might and Magic right now. It just came out in early access, and even though that's pretty robust, it's still focused. I think maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Is kind of like I like more of a focused experience. We don't get that as much anymore. Thank you, K-Nubs. Appreciate it very much, buddy. Oh yeah, the graphics on Super Mario. Yeah, K-Nubs says free me. We'll try, baby. I think you can crouch this. I remember playing Super Mario, and the thing that felt super immersive to me in that game, I even let me go here. There's nothing here. Was when he first got into the water in front of the castle, and just the oh, I can't go this way. What? But when he got into the water and swam around and you could kind of hear the water and stuff, I thought that was super cool and immersive. Awesome Tatum, Vampire Crawlers. I like it too. I played a lot of the demo. I've played some of the final game. I do like it, but I can't, it doesn't feel as addictive to me as I think it would need to be to keep me playing. But I do think it's good. Not sure what is going. Like some parts of the water won't let me walk. I'm not sure why. Oh, Courage, buddy. Courage. Come here. Say hi. Out of the people. Courage. Up, 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 up. Courage. Here. I'll get you. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Look at the people. Look at all the people out there. Up, 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 up. Yeah, baby. Baby. Rob says hi. Go, I'm playing the Star Wars. He's super cute. Super cute dog. Well, there's old Tech Protecty. Games today, says Ludo, are trapped in the same concepts and game styles like Souls or Rogues, which are becoming increasingly prevalent. Well, yes and no. Because, look, man, I remember going to CES before E3. I was only in the industry at the time when it was the very last time CES had video games. And then the next year they founded E3. And even then we went, and it was when Donkey Kong Country and Earthworm Jim, it was like every fucking game or every other game was a side-scrolling mascot hop and jump on someone's head. You know, Mario, Sonic, and all the pretenders and shit. And so it's always been that way. But, you know, I play games on console and PC, so I have lots of options. But I know what you mean, though, when it comes to AAA games. But thank you for the super chat, buddy. We appreciate it, Ludo. Which industry? I don't understand. The industry of fuck you. Yeah, I got him. Uncle Owen! Baru? Baru? You love puppies? Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you lost your puppy. We lost our dog about a month ago as well. To cancer. Hip, some osteo something. And, you know, I had a hypnagogic dream last night or this morning where his name was Ace, and he came up and brushed by my hand when I was sleeping, or almost sleeping. But yeah, I love them, and it breaks your heart when they go. I'm with you, buddy. Just don't upset Anthony's dog. I'm trying, but it's hard. Very sensitive dog, just like his owner. Now, I mean, a Jedi can turn on, a non-Jedi can turn on a lightsaber, right? Like, why couldn't Han Solo pick up a fucking lightsaber? I think he'd be good with it. Right? He came this way already. So we want to go... Goddamn right, Willie. These open? I don't know why they'd even draw them on the map. Wish I could zoom back. Got to be a panel. He's shooting. Well, I mean, you can say it's sacred, big mistake, but what would happen if he just grabbed it, though? I mean, I get that, you know, there's a Jedi sacredness, but I don't think Han Solo would care, would he? I think Han Solo would just pick up whatever the fuck he can use. Do the stabby with. Oh, I'm with you, Energy. All right, now let me think. What am I doing wrong? Okay. So I know I need to get into there. Go through here? No. Only option is... I saw footage last night on the internet of people going to see people going to see what's it called, Empire for the first time. I remember seeing that in '80 when it came out. My dad took me and my brother. Man, that was the biggest fucking epic fucking thing in the world, man. It was great. Anna G, what is Heroic saying? I'm not seeing it. You might be deleting his comments or something, because I'm not seeing anything that he's written. I'm in live chat though, so I should see it. I don't understand this. Okay, that's a dead end, clearly. This thing spins. Anna is being nice. Yeah, what is he saying? I don't even see anything he wrote. Yeah, Anna will kick your fucking ass, but I'm curious what's going on. That is so weird. In the original, you could not look up, like Jarvie was saying. That's fucking weird, man. I mean, I know that was the games of the day, but it's so neat to know that they could do it with this. Everyone settle down now. How are you guys seeing things that I can't see? Yeah, but I'm looking at the comments. Shouldn't I be able to see it? Or do you mean the comments in the chat itself, like not live? This is ridiculous. Unlock. Baby. What are you out there cooking? It smells good. No. I mean, I probably would love it, but I don't. Oh, on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What I'll say about all that shit is this. Well, no, I'll wait to hear what he typed. I don't want to jump the gun. That guy was losing his religion. I'm not rejoining Jaffe's Discord. Well, then don't, man. I hear you. I'm sorry somebody knows what your name is. That's the internet, and those guys are assholes. And like I said, we have a way if we have to deal with them, but I hope we don't. I'm gonna, the idea that people are out there saying you can and can't work. I'll work with whoever the fuck I want to work with. And if you fucking get in my way, I'll sue the fuck out of people. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking tired of these little internet pussies. It's like, look, go fuck Wings of Redemption if you're so fucking obsessed with it. Just fucking move on with your fucking life. Because I think you're talking about these people, Heroic, that are trying to convince everyone he's a pedophile. And the thing that really pisses me off about that is it's like, dude, I give a shit about what happens to kids. And and I said this yesterday, it's like, if you really have evidence that this motherfucker is out there harming kids, get the fuck off the internet and call the cops and say, dude, there's somebody out there right now hurting children. But if you don't have the evidence, then you better hope you don't cross the path of somebody that isn't a fan legally of you calling them a pedophile when you have no evidence of it. I mean, it's just... So if they do, though, I'd like to think they're going to report it to the cops. Because that's no bueno, baby. These are kids we're talking about. But... And they'll be like, well, what about this video? I'm like, I don't care. Take it to the police, man. I'm not the cops. Call Chris Hansen, but call somebody if you care. Otherwise, it's just performative bullshit. Which I hate. That's what I hate almost more. Just own the fact that you're a fucking troll. And that's okay if that's what you want to be. You know, go with God, enjoy your life. But don't fucking act like there's a nobility behind it. That's the thing I think that annoys me the most. Like, dude, there's no fucking nobility. Just being a little douchebag. Which is fine. You have a right to be a douchebag. But I am sorry that happened to you on our server, but I'm not, I'm a streamer, man. I make video game streams, and I'm not going to get caught in all that. So I hate to lose you from our stream, but I respect it. I get it if that's a problem. I'm glad you're here on the live streams, though. It's good to have you here. Oh, I'm out of battery power. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. That's neat. That's a neat mechanic. All right, do we have enough battery power yet? No battery power. Come on, baby. Now I have the headline. Let's go back. There's nothing more. Unfortunately, I don't think this game has a save anywhere. I'm trying to get, well, I really don't know. I'm trying to turn on the power to the dam in the middle that we were going around. And I'm also trying to get evidence of Dark Troopers. But in terms of where that is, my guess is this is where we turn on the power. I understand they're targeting donators, and they shouldn't. And if they are, and it bothers you, don't donate. I appreciate your donations. I really, really do. But I'm not going to not stream and not work with people I want to. And I'm glad you're still here. It's awesome. Thank you. But if you're not comfortable being in the Discord or whatever, then I respect that. But I'm not going to get it. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, it's 2026. The world's on fire. I don't give a fuck. Autistic fucks. I mean, look, my son's autistic. I'm not opposed to, I'm just saying that clearly anybody that's this obsessed with something, like it's their special interest or something, and it's like, dude, move on. But they're not going to, and that's fine. That's their right. Okay, so my guess is this is going to lead to... Yeah, that is true. Heroic did say somebody's name in the chat earlier, But yeah, if this is where we leave you, buddy, it's been nice. Seriously, I don't want to push you away from the environment. We appreciate you. But I'm not going to be the guy that gives a shit about this. Thank you, Human Missile Crisis. I'm not saying Heroic is autistic. No, you should not. Dude, then don't. Then thank you so much, Human Missile Crisis. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I'm with you, then don't. So either watch the streams and don't spend any more money, or don't worry about it, or, you know, go to the Patreon or something. I mean, if you want to support the show, which I hope you do. But to me, it's so childish and goofy, and I'm like fucking 55 years old, man. If someone really runs afoul of things, there are options to take care of people like that. I'm not gonna, I'm not disconnected. Heroic, why don't we just say our goodbyes here then? I'm not disconnected, but I can't solve that problem for you. Okay? Heroic, this is where we leave you. Let's ban Heroic, please. I'm done. Thank you for the support over the X number of months, however long it's been. We appreciate it, but I don't care, man. If someone is doxing you, you have avenues to deal with it. And if not, reach out to me and I'll tell you what they are. But I can't, I'm not, my job is not to give a fuck about this to the extent that it takes my time away from what I love to do. And Anna G's offering to help, so I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. But I just fucking can't stand the, oh my God, it's a dox, and it's, oh my God, it's wings, and oh my, shut up. Shut up.
You're not authorized in this area.
Not you, Heroic, but just in general. It's just like fucking, it's just so gross. It's just embarrassing for all of the people involved. Look at that little guy. Look at the guy up in the tower, Heroic. Look at that guy up there. We should feel bad for him. He got put in the tower. I think he's dead now, though. Maybe okay, so what do I do now? I mean, there are lawsuits for a reason, fellas. There are lawyers for a reason. There are also other, means of remedying things for a reason. People just seem so incapable of, like, I don't know why it's such a bee in my bonnet, the response to this. I think it's probably being in the lolcow universe for a little bit. And I'm such a free speech guy that I'm like, you can't fucking tell me who I'm gonna work with, bitch. You can't tell me who I don't give a fuck what you think about my coworkers. If you don't like them, don't watch our content. And if you think any of them have broken the law, which would be crucial, provide evidence. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Or don't. So yeah, it's a bee in my bonnet because anybody, I mean, it's so weird to me that somebody thinks they're going to convince me who I can and can't work with. Oh my God, have you met me? Please, for the love of God, I'm bored and I have a lot of time and resources on my hand. I haven't been in a good juicy lawsuit in a long time, pal. Yeah, but I'm doing it over VPN. Oh no, what will we do? How will we ever find you? How will we ever find you? If you're on VPN, what will we do? Okay. Is Tech staying? I don't know anything about that right now. I know we're doing a show tomorrow because we're hoping we're going to get some information on Skinwalker Ranch. But short of that, yeah, but okay, you're saying this map could use some work, but what I'm telling you though is this is how it was back in the day, and for better and for worse, right? But I kind of like it in some ways. I mean, they didn't care if you got lost. That was kind of part of the fun. Wait, those yellow doors open now? Boy, they didn't even care about communicating that, do they? Well, now I know. Oh, come on, man. I didn't know these doors were opening now. Oh, I guess because the dam is working, right? Thank you, David K, for the super chat, buddy. Robert Odell, welcome to the Diet Coke Commanders, buddy. We appreciate it. What distracts your eyes? Dewdrop, you mean the map? Well, so Keemstar is saying, yeah, Keemstar's another one, by the way. where people are like, you can't work with Keemstar. I'm like, I'll work with whoever the fuck I want. I'm the most progressive motherfucker any of you fucking idiots know. Not you guys, but like the people telling me that. And I'm like, motherfucker, you don't want to come at me with my progressive bona fides, but I'm also a kid of the 80s, and we don't have to have everybody agree with every fucking vision in order to, you know, be able to accept them. Keemstar's done some shit I don't agree with, and I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Oh no, how dare you work with that person? I don't approve. I don't care. Maybe that's what it's all building up. It's all building up, baby. Good to see you, Rob Odell. Thank you for joining the team. We appreciate it. I don't think so. I think Keemstar, it's a long thing, and I don't really care. I know we're Skinwalker Ranch. Let's go to that. Skinwalker Ranch, Keemstar knows one of the guys who runs it, and we're trying to get an interview, and we're trying to set up a on-site where a bunch of us from the show can go out there and look for aliens and do DMT in the desert and just have a good old hee-haw time. So but I really will say this though. I don't want to, I mean, I don't know. Keemstar's a transphobe, but Jaffe doesn't care. Well, if he actually was a transphobe, then I don't think he would have transphobic people who work on his staff. Do I think he is a, you know, he's a guy of his time, and, you know, I've called him out when he said things that I feel are mean and wrong and ignorant, and I will continue to do so. But it's not like he's going out there funding hate crimes or beating people up. But, you know, what, I'm only going to speak to people that agree with every single thing I mean, it's just, what's the matter with people? Okay, I am lost though. But no, I don't want to harp on it. It's just, you know, I actually do care about the safety of kids. And if these people that are coming after some of these people really do think someone is a pedophile, I really hope if they have that data, they're not just fronting, but they go to the cops with it. Because, I mean, what a horrible thing to know about and not be doing anything about. That's just heartbreaking if that's the case. Okay, so where the fuck, Neil Breen? Who's Neil Breen? Never heard of Neil Breen. Where am I? Oh, is this, where am I going? Getting a little pissed off with it. Okay, Jaffe, let's look at the map for me. It's got to be a yellow door. The problem is I can't zoom out of the map. So I bet you there's... Let's go into this yellow door up here. Here we go. Yep, that's it. He makes shitty movies? Is that right? Yeah, I don't know who it is, but all right. Bye, Tyler. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the super chats, man. We appreciate it. Oh, I have to hurry up and rush to get it. Oh, okay. I got it. We want to hit it. Which way? Okay, so this is the one. Okay, we need to be on this side. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. I like maps like this. It's kind of cool that you have to figure it out. It's not that often you get to do that as much these days. Okay. So I need to be Not here. Okay, I get this, but how do I get out? Yeah, I hate that it's messing with Stephanie's eyes, but I don't disagree. Okay, so I certainly can't get on the other side. Can I? Maybe I can. Have I already been over there? No? Unless that little area is open there. Let me just hit this once and see. Let me go downstairs. Yeah, I don't hate. I know it's a fucking labyrinth. I get it. But for some reason I don't really hate that. I probably did hate it back in the day because it was so prevalent. But I think now it's just nice to have something that, you know, makes you think a little bit. Okay, there's some steps I need to go down. Okay, so I wonder if that area has opened. Yeah, Robot, Jarvie Rocks earlier was saying that, that the old one doesn't let you look up, which is weird. Okay. Okay, so I know how to spin this thing, but I have no idea. I don't know. What do you guys think about maps like this? I mean, a map like this today would obviously be something that people would be like, no fucking way, you can't do that. But I kind of think that's neat. You know, it's a little different based on what we're used to playing today. All right, let me see. I go back to that. I have no idea what the fuck tech is yet. Streaming something? So if I do this, go back down. See, it doesn't reveal any. It's not like it's opening up a hole there. Fuck it, I'll go back down and see. But I get it, Dewdrop, that it would probably feel, if you're watching somebody play this and you're not in control of the character, seeing that map up there, I could see it being kind of annoying. It would be helpful to a lot of modern games where you have a lot of stimulation and environment. Yeah, it's kind of not. Map overlay is needed for the game for sure, but it's something about it I like. I like that it feels a bit more immersive and doesn't just feel like, you know, you're following a waypoint. I mean, isn't that interesting? That is something that has been lost, I think. I know a lot of people complain about Ubisoft and their over-reliance, and they're right, on all the maps and doodads and markers on the maps. And I understand kind of the need for them in some parts of games, but you really do end up losing the sense of being in the space. There's a real strong piece of immersion that goes away when you're in a map like. Now again, you can go to a point where it's overwhelming. But so far I don't think we've gotten there, at least for me. And I like that. I like the fact that I feel like I'm actually, you know, sort of living in this space. Hey, Swapfire Games. Speaking of game makers, how's the game making going, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome back to Diet Coke Commander, sir. Swapfire made a very cool game, which was kind of like, it was like Portal meets Quake. It was really, really neat. We played it a little bit on the stream. I always thought it would be a better single-player game. It was couch co-op, though, so... But it was cool. It was cool. How are you, buddy? We lived in a world, he says, where getting lost in real life was a regular occurrence. Well, yeah. Yeah, the Thomas guides and stuff. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think gamers would... Okay, I got to stop for a minute. What am I doing? Okay. I need to get... Okay. I guess there's nothing over there but the road. But how then did I get to the rotating thing last time? Because I obviously was able to get vertical to turn it on. Maybe the map's up here. I need to be over there. Don't know. Bet I'll feel very good when I solve this. So Swapfire, are you working on a new game or what are you up to? I saw yesterday that Unity, somebody sent me a link that Unity put out their beta of their large language model that's actually embedded in the Unity engine. So you still have to have a knowledge of how the things connect to a large extent, but now you can just type shit like, okay, make me a follow cam. Let's tweak this and let's tweak that. So it's pretty fucking cool. I think it's pretty fucking cool anyway. Like to the point that I might download Unity, which I haven't messed with Unity in a long time. No, Jaffe, you shit. I got impatient. Because I want to try that. I want to see how easy it is. Go back. Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Moose out front. Should have told you. You made 4 games for the custom platform. Can you say what the custom platform is, or it's not out yet, or you're not allowed to say yet? Old school 16-bit? Cool. Okay, Jaffe, you fucking moron. Pay a fucking attention. Twisted Metal V was made in Unity. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited to see the new version. Like I said, I think I'll play it next week. Okay. I think this... Has this been where I've been trying to get to? Okay. That's what we need. We did it. Can't tell if I'm on a golf course, like mini golf, or if this is like hurt my character. What was your opinion on Star Wars Jedi series? Oh, I only played the first one, but I really liked it. But per usual, I haven't finished it. But I liked it. That was great. That was great. And I really should go back and finish it. But again, it just... I may officially be... I think I've been making that connection with like popular music, and maybe because I had kids and when they were growing up and stuff, I was really cued in on what the popular music was. But most people get to a point where they just kind of listen to the music they grew up with. Hey, Juicy Booch, thank you, buddy, for that super chat. We appreciate it. I think I'm starting to feel that way, like even about games, where like the Jedi Survivor series is really cool. What I played, I really liked. But to go back to that thing that I know has been added out to give you like 25, 30, 40 fucking hours, I don't know if I will, but I did like it. I did like it. Knights of the Old Republic I've never played, believe it or not. Finn Turismo, welcome, buddy, to the Diet Coke Commandos. We appreciate it very much. I did Rocker Matt, the Brutal Legend thing, yes. And I have not played it, and I want to, and I will. Well, I want to. Will I? I don't know. Depends on a number of things. But thank you for that. Yeah, you gifted me a copy, and I do appreciate that. Okay, so going this way. They may be down on the 3rd level and the 4th level now. Oh, he just shot it. Oh. Oh, I have the map on. That's why I was using the map for the reticle. Not that I'm doing much better with that. Yeah, Jack Black. That's right. I told you guys, I've told the story a lot. Schaefer pitched me that game for us to publish through Sony Santa Monica. And I remember telling him, I said, I love this so much, but, you know, are you married to the... What the fuck is going on? Are you married to the real-time strategy part? And he really liked that part. And I went back to my bosses and said, look, it's Tim Schafer, so, you know, what do I know? We should work with the guy. But they said, well, what do you think of the game? I said, the game is awesome.
Go ahead, Kyle. Looks like I found something that can help us out. Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
And the brand is amazing. I said, but I got to say the pacing doesn't really vibe with me because the RTS. I said, but that's probably just me. But they were like, oh, no, yeah, that's probably true. We probably, you know, it never went anywhere beyond that. So. But if he had just wanted to make it like an action-adventure game, I bet we would have really tried to publish it and make him a good offer. Because it's such a cool idea. But that's Double Fine, man. Double Fine has so many properties that are really conceptually strong. And they don't always deliver mechanically, but, you know, and I know they want to make games. Tim wants to make games, but that dude could fucking be an amazing cartoon creator. Oh, okay, this is where we were. The idea behind your sponsor, I've been finding old school video game compilations and playing a bunch of awesome games. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey, consider a month off. You get 10% off, Rocker Matt, if you subscribe over there this month at Retro Game Treasures. So, but I'm excited for the next box too, because the next box, like I've said, is going to be the box that is not. I didn't give them any other than their actual form. Because the first box, I was like, let's focus on the wish list because I want to do games that inspired God of War. But after that, now we're kind of at a point where it's like, okay, now let's box number 2 is which just went out, so I should get it soon. Box number 2 is all who knows what we're gonna get. So we'll really put the algorithm and the duration process through the paces, which I'm excited about. This is my personal game channel. What do you mean, Burilla? Am I involved in the show? No. I had a couple of meetings at the beginning. I know they've changed showrunners, but I really liked what they were doing. I love the show. In fact, we're watching a few more episodes with Rocker Matt this week. I haven't finished season 2, but what I've seen I really like. Hang on. But no, I don't work on the show or anything like that. The original Half-Life, no. Okay, let me think for... Did you see yesterday Elon Musk was saying he wanted to call OpenAI Gordon based on Gordon Freeman, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, my issue is I don't know where I'm going. I'm supposed to get back to the launch pad, so let's... How long have I been playing this fucking level for? Will you realize, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? I know that song. A lot of people think that's one of Billy Joel's best songs. I don't agree. I like it. But I would much rather hear scenes from an Italian restaurant. It's the song. And So It Goes. But yes, Vienna's a good song. Jaffe, think for me. Before you turn this fucking brick. I am in an Easter egg though. The high school in season 2 is named Jaffe Campbell High. Rob the Mod made logo hats, which I just haven't gotten around to putting in the shop yet. But they've done a lot of great fan service on that show, which I really appreciate. Okay, so they're guarding that, so let's just assume that's where I need to get. Okay. It's here. Here. Where am I going? I need to remember, I need to get back to where I started, right? That's how this works. Where did I start? Remember, but yes, is, don't want to go over there. I want to be on. Finn, you've not played this in ages? I've never played this. This is my first time playing it. Wait a minute. Is tech... Did it say mission objectives complete? That's kind of weird. You'd think they would have fixed this part. Where you know, okay, so can I go to next mission? Maybe. Okay, we found a weapon. Most likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. I found the symbol MR. Weapon Specialist Moff Rebus. Cincinnati Rebus. Real character known for his paranoia and extreme loyalty to the Empire. He may be our next lead to the Dark Trooper. Reber has hidden himself deep within the sewage system. Engineered elaborate drain switches. Blah, 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 blah. Find him and kill. Why can't I get on the ship and then go into space and it's seamless? Oh. Cool. Gonna hurt me? Garbage. Trash compactor. A wonderful smell you've just. If I can open this. Hey Nubs, you speak on behalf of the Greys. You suffered enough. I can't. Oh, that does open the doors. Cool. I can't help you, baby. I can't buy a membership. Come on, baby. Why is it? What's this? Oh, it's a detonator. That will detonate. Secret. Oh shit. The blast shield down, I can't see a thing. I wish the game would give me some more weapons. I'm getting bored of just using this. Guts just bloop. I like this game, it's fun. Oh, look, there's a little thing coming out. Cool. Awesome. Hey. Could really use some ammo. Those guys are cool. Do they actually have spawn points, or is it just random where they pop up? And if you kill them, they die, but... Or is it like they're infinite? As long as you're next to the goop, they're going to come up. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right, they have checkpoints. That's good. All right, well, here's what we're going to do, fellas. I'm going to wrap up this particular stream. I'm really liking this game, and I like doing boomer shooters at night, so I may actually come back, maybe, and stream tonight. But if not, I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. California time, with Wings and Tech, I believe. Yeah, definitely Tech tomorrow on Locale Crypt. Tomorrow we will be doing a normal Gabbin and Games. We will also be watching a Twisted Metal after that. So hopefully we'll see you sometime tomorrow. New members, welcome. Thank you so much. Old members that feel that they can't be part of the community, I really am sorry you feel that way, but I totally understand. I respect that. Be safe out there. Be well. And thank you guys. Thank you, Anna, for modding the stream. And we'll see you soon. Bye, you guys.